Chosen one, the divine relocation order. God is moving you from where you were to where you belong. This is not a small shift in your life. This is a sacred movement that has already begun. And if you ignore this moment, you may miss a door that was prepared only for you. What is happening right now is a pulling out of places that drained you and a placing into spaces that will finally recognize you, grow you, and protect you. Stay with these words because something life-changing is unfolding, and your attention right now is part of your obedience. Type Amen to affirm. You have felt it already, that quiet discomfort that made your old surroundings feel unfamiliar. What once felt normal now feels heavy. What once felt safe now feels limiting. And this is not an accident. The shifting of your spirit is happening before the shifting of your location, because where you are going cannot be entered with the mindset you are leaving behind. This relocation is not just physical. It is emotional, spiritual, and deeply personal, and it is designed to align you with the purpose placed inside you long before you fully understood it. You have been asking why things started falling apart, why connections weakened, and why certain doors suddenly closed without warning. Those endings were allowed because they were never meant to hold your future. Keeping you there would have kept you small. Nothing is being removed to harm you. Everything is being removed to prepare you, because where you are going requires a different environment, a different mindset, and a deeper level of faith. Trust that what feels like loss is actually the beginning of your placement into something greater. Take a moment right now and gently press the like button as a sign that you are ready to receive what is about to unfold, because this step of faith opens your heart to what is coming next. You are being moved because you have outgrown where you were planted. You stayed longer than you should have. You endured more than you needed to. And yet you kept your heart steady. The patience was seen, the quiet strength was witnessed, and the tears you did not show anyone were counted. The response is not small changes. It is a complete repositioning that will change the direction of your life. The place you are leaving may still feel familiar, but familiarity is not the same as purpose. You were never called to stay where you are, merely tolerated when you were created to be celebrated. Your life was never meant to be confined by spaces that cannot grow with you. This relocation is a lifting out of restriction and a placing into alignment. There will be moments where you feel uncertain, where you wonder if you are making the right move. But understand this clearly, you are not leading this transition. The path is being guided at every step, every decision, and every door that opens before you. You are not walking into the unknown. You are walking into something already prepared. Type 1111 if you believe. The fear that tries to rise in your heart when change begins is understood. The questions that form when things shift quickly are known. The temptation to hold on to what is comfortable, even when it is no longer right, is real. But releasing your grip on what you knew is what allows the placement into what you were meant for. Holding on will only delay what is already being moved into your life. This relocation is not random. It is intentional. Every place you are being moved to carries purpose, connection, and growth that cannot be found where you are now. You are being positioned in rooms where your voice will be heard, where your gifts will be valued, and where your presence will make sense. You are not being moved to struggle. You are being moved to thrive. There is also protection in this movement that you may not fully understand yet. Things are being removed from environments that would have eventually broken your spirit or slowed your progress. What cannot be seen ahead is being acted upon with care. Trust that every step away from your past is also a step toward your safety and your elevation. You are not being left behind. You are being led forward. What is ahead carries peace, clarity, and a sense of belonging that you have been searching for without even realizing it. Stay close during this time. Do not rush ahead in fear, and do not step back in doubt. Walk one step at a time, and the path to where you belong will become clear. What you are experiencing right now is not confusion, it is transition. And transition always carries a feeling that does not fully make sense in the beginning. Movement is happening with precision, even when it feels sudden or unexpected. You may feel like you are standing between two places, no longer fully connected to your past and not yet settled into your future. This space is not meant to break you. It is meant to prepare you because you are being shaped for where you are going. There are habits, thoughts, and attachments that cannot follow you into the next place. They are being gently removed, not to hurt you, but to free you. What you are becoming requires a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and a deeper trust. Every time you feel something slipping away, understand that room is being created for something that belongs to your future. You have been wondering why certain people started to distance themselves, why conversations feel different, and why connections that once felt strong now feel weak. That shift is behind those changes, because not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next season. Some people were only meant to be part of your journey for a time, and keeping them beyond that time would have held you back. What you need is not being taken away. What you no longer need is being removed. Type 1010 if you trust God. There is also a quiet strength growing inside you that you may not even recognize yet. You are becoming more aware, more sensitive to what is right for you, and more willing to walk away from what no longer aligns with your spirit. This is not weakness, this is growth. A new level of discernment is being built within you, so that when you step into your new place, you will not settle for anything less than what has been prepared. Do not be afraid of the silence that sometimes surrounds you during this process. Silence is where the clearest speaking happens, and it is where you begin to understand yourself in a deeper way. When distractions fall away, direction becomes stronger and clearer. There will be moments where you look back and feel the pull of what you are leaving behind. Memories may rise, emotions may surface, and there may be a part of you that wants to return to what is familiar. But what you are remembering is not what it truly was. It is what you hoped it could be. The direction ahead is toward what is real, not what is imagined. And what is real will bring you peace, not struggle. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Opportunities that cannot yet be seen are being aligned. Doors are being prepared, paths are being cleared, and people are being positioned to meet you at the right time. Even when nothing seems to be happening on the surface, everything is moving beneath it. Trust that your relocation is not just about where you are going, but also about what is coming to meet you there. You have felt overlooked in places where you gave your best. You have felt unseen, even when you showed up fully, and unappreciated, even when you gave more than expected. Every moment of that was seen. It was allowed to teach you strength. But you will not be left in a place where you are not valued. Where you are being taken, your presence will matter, your voice will carry weight, and your efforts will be recognized. This movement will also change how you see yourself. You will begin to understand your worth in a way you never did before. You will stop accepting less, stop doubting your value, and stop shrinking to fit into spaces that were never designed for you. Your identity is being restored as your life is being repositioned, and this will affect every area of who you are. There may be delays that test your patience, moments where things feel like they are not moving fast enough. But this process is not being rushed because it needs to be right. Every detail matters, every step matters, and every timing decision is intentional. What is being prepared is not temporary, it is lasting, and that is why the time is being taken to build it correctly. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you. Measure it by the peace that is slowly growing inside you, by the clarity that is beginning to form, and by the strength that is quietly rising. These are the signs that you are moving in the right direction, even if everything around you still looks uncertain. You are not forgotten in this process. Closer than you realize, working in ways you cannot always see but will soon understand. The place you are going will feel different in a way that brings peace to your heart. It will not carry the same tension, the same confusion, or the same heaviness that you have been used to. It will feel right, not because it is perfect, but because it aligns with who you are becoming. This is how you will know that you have arrived where you belong. Continue to trust even when it is difficult. Continue to move forward even when you do not have all the answers. This leading is step by step, and you will not be brought this far only to be left in uncertainty. Your relocation is already in motion, and nothing can stop what has been decided for your life. The carrying of weight that was never yours has been seen, and it was allowed for a season because it was shaping your strength. But now that season has ended, and the call is forward into something that will not break you, but build you. Type 222 to receive blessings. The discomfort you feel is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that something is ending. Endings often feel uncertain, but they are necessary to make room for what is coming next. Not every detail needs to be understood. What is being asked is that you trust the direction. The space being created for where you are going is forming right now, even if it feels uncomfortable. You are not losing your place. You are being repositioned. There is a difference between being removed and being relocated. Removal feels like rejection, but relocation is guided with purpose and intention. You are not being pushed away. You are being pulled towards something that fits you better, something that will support your growth instead of limiting it. There were times when you felt invisible, when your efforts went unnoticed, and your presence felt unimportant. Those moments were not overlooked. You were allowed to walk through those experiences so you would learn resilience. But you were never intended to stay in spaces where you are not valued. You are now being moved into places where your presence will carry meaning. Type 555 to affirm. You will begin to notice that doors you once tried to open with effort will no longer respond. Do not force them. Those doors are closed for a reason, and forcing them open will only delay your movement. Instead, watch for the doors that open with ease, the ones that welcome you without struggle. Those are the doors being placed before you. What you saw as delay was actually protection and preparation. Circumstances, people, and opportunities were being aligned so that when you arrive, you will not struggle to find your place. Everything is being set in order for your arrival. Your new place will not require you to prove your worth in the same way. It will recognize you without you having to fight for attention or validation. You will feel a sense of belonging that you have not experienced before, and it will bring a calmness to your heart that you have been missing. You are also being called to release fear during this time. Fear will try to convince you to stay where you are, to hold on to what is familiar, even when it no longer serves you. But fear does not see what has been prepared. Trust requires letting go of the need to control every outcome. There is a strength rising in you that will carry you through this transition. It is quiet but powerful, steady but unshakable. You are not as fragile as you sometimes feel. You have endured more than you thought you could, and that endurance has built a foundation within you that will support everything that is coming next. Clarity is also being brought to your thoughts. The confusion that once surrounded you is beginning to lift, and you are starting to see things as they truly are. When you see clearly, you move confidently, and when you move confidently, you align with divine direction. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Your relocation is unique to you, designed specifically for your purpose and your calling. Stay focused on your path, and trust that it is leading you exactly where you need to be. There will be moments when you feel the weight of leaving behind what you once knew. That weight is natural, but it will not last. As you move forward, you will begin to feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. This is how you will know that you are moving in the right direction. Type 1212 to claim miracles. The people you will meet in this next place are not random. Connections are being aligned that will support your growth, encourage your spirit, and walk with you in purpose. These are not temporary encounters. They are meaningful relationships that will play a role in your journey. Where you are going, you will not feel alone in the same way you once did. You may also feel a release happening within you, as if old emotions are rising to the surface. This is part of your healing. Those hidden feelings are being brought into the light so they can be released, not carried into your future. You are not meant to carry past pain into a new beginning. There is also a restoration taking place that you cannot yet fully see. Things that felt lost, opportunities that seemed gone, and parts of yourself that felt broken are being restored in ways you did not expect. What you went through is not being erased. It is being turned into strength that will serve you in your next season. You are not behind in your life. You are exactly where you need to be for this transition to happen. The timing of this relocation is not late. It is precise. The wait was until you were ready, until your heart could handle the shift, and until the path ahead was prepared. Trust that everything is unfolding at the right time. Do not rush this process. Moving too fast would cause you to miss what you need to learn along the way. As you continue forward, you will begin to feel a sense of alignment that confirms you are in the right place. It will not be loud or overwhelming. It will be quiet and steady. It will feel like peace settling into your spirit, like clarity replacing confusion. This is how you will recognize that you are walking in the direction that has been set for you. You are not being moved without purpose. Every detail of this relocation is intentional, designed to bring you into a life that reflects who you truly are. You are stepping into a place where your gifts will grow, your voice will matter, and your presence will be valued. The support is with you in every step of this journey. You do not have to carry this alone. There were moments when you felt stuck, like nothing was changing no matter how much you tried. Those moments were not wasted. They were preparing you. Patience was being built inside you, endurance was being taught, and faith was being strengthened, so that when this relocation began, you would not collapse under the weight of change. You are stronger now than you were before, even if you do not always recognize it. Type 444 to affirm your faith. You are also learning how to let go without fear. Letting go is not about losing something valuable. It is about releasing what no longer fits your life. What has been prepared will not require you to hold on to what is no longer right. It will meet you with openness, not resistance. There is a shift happening in the way you think. You are beginning to question things you once accepted without hesitation. You are becoming more aware of what brings you peace and what disturbs your spirit. This awareness is part of your transformation. It is guiding you toward decisions that align with your purpose instead of pulling you back into old patterns. The environment you are stepping into will not demand that you prove yourself in the same exhausting way. It will allow you to exist as you are, to grow without constant resistance, and to express yourself without fear of being misunderstood. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but the challenges will build you, not break you. They will push you forward instead of holding you back. There is a peace waiting for you that you have not felt in a long time. It is not the kind of peace that depends on everything being perfect. It is a peace that stays even when things are still unfolding. This peace is part of your relocation. It is a sign that you are stepping into something that matches your spirit. You are not meant to carry the weight of your past into your future. The pain, The disappointment, the regret, all of it is being lifted from you. This does not mean those experiences did not matter. It means they no longer have power over you. You are free to move forward without being held back. You are not alone in this transition. Guidance is over every step you take, even when you do not feel it. When you hesitate, the presence is there. When you feel uncertain, the presence is there. When you move forward with courage, the presence is there. It does not leave you. It stays with you through every moment of this journey. Type 888 if you trust this process. You are no longer the same person who first entered that place you are leaving behind. You have grown in ways that are not always visible, but they are deeply rooted within you. The strength you carry now did not come easily. It was built through challenges, through waiting, and through moments when you had to keep going, even when it felt difficult. That strength is what will sustain you as you step into what is ahead. There is also a new awareness rising within you, a sensitivity to what aligns with your spirit and what does not. You are beginning to recognize the difference between what feels right and what only feels familiar. This awareness is guiding your decisions, helping you move toward what is meant for you instead of staying attached to what you have outgrown. This discernment is being sharpened because it will protect you in your new place. The path ahead is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to guide you. Even if you cannot see the entire journey, you will always have enough clarity to take the next step. As you continue forward, you will begin to feel a sense of belonging that you have been searching for. It will not feel forced or temporary. It will feel stable, real, and lasting. This is what has been prepared for you. A place where you can truly be yourself without fear. You are moving spiritually. Your faith is growing. Your understanding is deepening. And your connection with what is greater than yourself is becoming stronger. This is the foundation of your relocation. Without it, the change would not be complete. Everything you are experiencing is leading you to where you belong. Nothing is out of place, nothing is wasted, and nothing is happening without purpose. Type 1111 if you believe God is moving you in the right direction, and share this message with a chosen one whose life is shifting right now and who needs to know that being moved was always part of the plan.